Okay, hi everyone, this is Ion Blaze, and we are going to be talking about, in this episode, just simply what my gear is coming into the Kunark expansion. I kind of want to do this for all my characters, at least the ones that are max level, and show what I'm going into it with. What gear I acquired by the end of Classic. So let's get into it, shall we? Alright, so on my Necromancer, I'm running my stats. So when Kunark finally does drop, I'm going to race change to Ixar, the lizard people, just because they have way better health regen. Hands down, it is the best. It is the best racial. It's the best racial bonus for running like a shaman or a necromancer, for that matter, to be Ixar, just because their health regen is pretty good. The greater your health regen, the better your mana regen will be. So you can see obviously my stats there. Pretty decent mana pool. So let's get into it. So I'm using not really that special earrings, just 3 strength earrings. Almost every one piece of my gear is loam. So loam cap, loam veil, choker, cloak. I don't want to go too much in depth and show the stats on everything, but yeah, I'm using loam on pretty much everything except the wrists. I never did that. Never went to the effort to do that. So yeah, guess Kunark will drop at 2 p.m. and right now, as I'm recording, it's 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's like 7 p.m. here in Africa. So I'm about to go to sleep. Legs, all that. I have loam gear, and then for rings, I'm using this. You know, unfortunately, when it comes to the wrists, I wasn't able to really raid with Kedorian, because bards are just so much more needed in my guild on raids. So he's kind of, unfortunately, he's going to be under. He used to be much better geared than Aeonic, but now he's going to be subpar geared compared to Aeonic. So fortunately, I was able to get this, which is best in slot, from my understanding. Blighted robe, man, like that. 13 intelligence, stamina, the mana. Whew. That is a nice robe. I got harvester. This is a pretty nice. Nice piece of gear here. And then I have a Stein of Magok. Intelligence is helpful. And then lastly, this is best in Slithely, Dagger Marnak. And then anything else that I have? I have a Jade for eventually, for that proc over there. This is for a damage shield. And I have J boots. And I have a Guise of the Deceiver. Show those off. So, what I'm looking at doing, honestly, what I'm looking at doing, let me see if this will come. No, it won't. Can I add another? Window capture. And I want it to be Firefox. Okay. Hopefully it's coming through now. Okay, so. And then can I swap back? Okay, I see. Alright, so these are the spells for Kunark. I think some of the big ones for Necromancers are Scent of Darkness. Look at this. It's a lowering of resist. I wonder, where can you get this? actually sold commonly? Okay. Not bad, it's actually sold commonly, so that's going to help out tremendously. It lowers resist, and what I've noticed is on the roots and stuff, they resisted way too commonly. And the poison dots that I have, they get resisted pretty often at what was the level. So this will probably help out tremendously. Another one that'll be useful is Covetous Subversion. This is essentially a twitch that I think you can take your own mana and transfer it to someone else. This is what Necros did a lot in raids previous. Yeah, restores your target's mana at the expense of your own. Other things that Necromancers seem to get: Incinerate Bones is a single target dot. Asystole is supposed to be a pretty good dot because it doesn't do damage immediately, I believe. Yeah, I don't think it does damage immediately, so it doesn't break a root when it's used with a root. And then let me see, anything. Dead Men Floating, this is a group-wide DMF buff that I think can, I'm not sure, I think it can be made by a spellcrafter, but I really need to look into it, because this would save me so much mana compared to casting it otherwise. Let me take a look. Yeah, let me take a look at this in game. So Dead Man Floating right now costs 150 mana. So if I were to cast it on everybody, that would... Take a look. I'm pulling out my calculator right now. So 150 mana times 6 group members would be 900 mana. Whereas this Dead Man's Floating is only 375, so it saves you 600 mana. That's incredible. And the biggest spell I absolutely have to get is Splurt. This is, I think, the best spell in Kunark for Necromancers. I'm not sure, but I think it is. Beyond the better. Do Necromancers get a better? They get a second invulnerability. Oh, they get a better lich. Okay, they get a better lich. But yes, so Splurt is one of the better dots because it doesn't rip aggro, because it builds up over time. Saying this, my biggest dot right now being the poison dot, or the most efficient dot that I have. The poison dot. And then load it up. Yeah, let me look at the poison dot. Ignite Blood is good for resisting mobs, but this is it. Envenom Bolt is my most efficient dot, and it's the hardest hitting one. The problem is it hits too hard. It grabs so much aggro that it often steals aggro from the tank, and there's no way it can get it back. So what I like is that Splurt doesn't necessarily do that. It builds up over time. And I don't think it does damage directly from the beginning, so it can help you out over time. Let's see, this is the Necro Res that requires one of those soul gems from Sacrifice. Anything else good? Okay, here we got some more Necro Charms. This looks like another. This. Oh, Essence. Okay, so it's a mana stone essentially. Oh, this is a new invisibility. Demi-Lich is the next Lich line. Hunter Corpse. This is the second invulnerability that Necros get. And it looks like most of the big stuff. Yeah, looks like that's most of the big stuff. The other things that I'm looking at doing, other stuff I'm looking at doing, I need to get the over there hammer off the Jade, so I'm gonna wait to race change until I do that. I need to also get a circlet of shadow, which is a must-have piece for Necro, being the instant invis and a charm break if I needed to, if I was gonna charm. That would be incredibly useful. I think, and even a fungi stick too with its regen, but that's gonna be a little bit more. But anyways, yeah, that's my plans for Kunark with Kedorian. Thank you guys all for watching, and I shall see you in the next one.